Hey Clashes, the Super Archer Blimp strategies were not just one of the easiest, but as well one of the best strategies in the entire game. But over the time, people have forgotten about this strategy, which I'm really surprised about. I think it should be more used in pro play, and as well on Tower 17 with having 4 Super Archers inside your Blimp, that is going crazy. As well, one big difference for Tower 17 compared to Tower 16 is the priority for the Town Hall. On Tower 17, you have the Town Hall launching lava dots onto the village, which means it's a bit tricky to land there with a blimp. So the Town Hall should be typically avoided with such blimps. Instead, just go for the opposite side and take down half the base. I will show you exactly how that's done and why this strategy should have never been forgotten because it's still so powerful. Let's jump into some attacks. And before we're diving into a couple of live attacks, I want to show you the entire concept of this strategy with a replay, because this is way easier than to explain for you to follow. Because there's a couple of things you need to really follow. One of the things is the spell order for the blimp. The second thing is, where do you land with your blimp? Well, the first thing we already said, Town Hall is typically not the best idea. You can do it, it's not as efficient just. Next thing, you typically want where there's as much value as possible. And as well, you try to avoid the poison towers. So I will land on the edge of this poison tower, and then I will try to clone a little bit towards that area. Because the important thing here is that you want to drag the clones into the direction of important buildings. That's pretty much what you want to do. On this one, even if there's a giant bomb, you don't really care. The next step, what is the order of the spells? It is as soon as the blimp's opening in Invis. Typically, you want to use the first invisibility spell even a little bit earlier, because those troops are going to be unleashed really quickly. So you need to have the Invis ready. The next thing is then wait for the troops to come out of the blimp. Then deploy the second Invis. This is where you're then going to deploy a Rage and the 2 clone spells. As I already said, spread them out a little bit, but the way that you can still cover all of those Super Archers with your Invis spells. And then you just have to count 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then deploy the next invisibility spell. I will show you those timings in some of the live attacks. But that's pretty much always the order of how you approach the attack with your blimp. The next step is the dragons. You have already seen we're just then going in the back of the sweepers or into a nice opening, because with taking such a big part of the base, you have created the perfect funneling. You have created the perfect pathing for your dragons. Now the cool thing about this is obviously you could go with the Rage Vial, but with the Healing Tome, you can go through a ton of red mines and you just don't care, because you can heal everything back up again. The Minion Prince at the same time is such a big support here, because with the Dark Orb, this means that defenses are dealing even less damage. The Archer Queen, and this might be like the big question mark here, is I just like the Healer Puppet more, because with the action figure, with the Giant, that thing can go through walls, can like be stuck somewhere, and it's not really staying in front of the queen, especially in an attack like this. So I just like the Healer Puppet a bit better. But typically, if you have the Giant level 24, like the action figure, or higher, you should and probably can still use that. But Healer Puppet worked completely fine. I will use that as well for the remaining attacks, because the healer stayed to the healer, the healer stayed to the queen, and this just such a really nice combination. The Royal Gem, as you just have seen on the back end, wherever the support is needed. But let's do some live attacks. I will show you one more time, or 2 more times to be more specific, why this strategy I think is so underrated right now. Why I'm so surprised that no one is really using it. And with no one is using it, I mean especially in the higher skill area. I think especially in tournaments, I guess this thing could be really strong, because no one is defending it. But hey, let's just do the attacks. I think on this base, we could land right next to this Invis tower, like between the multi-arch tower and the monolith, something like that. I think that should be great. And I don't think that that's where the giant bombs are, right? Like that would make no sense whatsoever. Let's just get this done. We're going to blimp from this angle, like this. And then we're using the Invis right away, as we just said, like this. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clone everything. Turn things invisible again, and now just count 1, 2, 3, and 4. Turn things invisible again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn things invisible again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. I mean, take a look at the value right now. This is illegal. I mean, take a look at this. It's just so crazy. I don't get why it's not getting used more. It is so strong, guys. I don't know. We're going to trigger the second invis with our Archer Queen. I mean, no big surprise. But can we snap anything on the back end? Maybe we could go for the back end air defense as well. I'm really sure that I'm going to miss it, but I will try still. This. We did it! Mom, watch. I did it. Okay, I'm kidding. But let's get this done. So, the Archer Queen is in a lot of damage, so she might go down early on. But that shouldn't be the biggest issue, to be honest. I think it's totally fine. Ice Golem, Ice Hound is following and everything, but that should be as well, no problem. We could invest the Warden ability if we want to. And I think might be not the worst idea because there is not that much threat on the back end, if I'm completely honest here. So I think that should be completely fine. I really hope that this Invis Tower is not going to reload. A couple of dragons are already in there, which are tanking everything, but wait a second, the Archer Queen is even completely full life. I don't even need that ability right now. Let's just try to react as soon as there's traps coming up. I tried to use the ability. What a good timing there. Okay, now let's just support the Archer Queen at the top side because that cannon and stuff is going to do a lot of damage, so we can keep her alive. Maybe not, but then we just have the corner funneled, so that would be like something positive as well. And use one archer here. No, the other archer is covered. Archer Queen unfortunately went down, but we still have the Minion Prince ability. So let's see if he's going to turn to the bottom side. On which building? Oh, if he's going for the bomb tower, that would be... No, turn around. Turn around. Okay, I should stop seeing it, otherwise I get like copyright striked. Okay, maybe not, but it's fine. We got... It's such an overkill. Let's go. It's easy. I mean, to be honest, I should have probably switched the thing, like switched the plan, because we could have taken down this bomb tower, like not the bomb tower, but this Giga Bomb, because with that we would have not really care about, because we have taken care of a lot of like this entire section, so no troop would have actually passed that way. But in the end, it doesn't matter. Like, take a look at this overkill. It is absurd, and I don't understand still why people are not using it. It is crazy good. You could argue on the highest level in like Legend, this might be not as consistent or like baitable. But who is baiting a Super Arch Blimp right now? Bomb towers are on the outside. Giant bombs are placed versus Root Riders. Like, Super Arch Blimps are so strong. Especially, I think especially the pro players should take a look at Blimps again, because Blimps are so underrated. And they're so strong. But hey, I don't mind. It's a lot of fun. Let's just do the next attack. What do we have here? Double Rage Tower. Okay, by the way, I know Poison Towers might seem like they're a problem, but typically you can either like trigger them really early with the Hound or like just play somewhere else, like the Blimp. Let's imagine this would have been a Poison Tower. We could just fly over it as well. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Right? Question mark? No, but I think we should land on top of that Spitter. I think that might be the best thing to do here. Obviously the Hound again. We can use like 2 loons here. Like this. 1, 2, like this. Clone a bit towards the Town Hall. Turn things a little bit again. Now just count 1, 2, 4. Now again 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think I did not count perfectly, so we lost some super archers earlier, but that's totally fine. Now we're going to start from this bottom side here. The reason why I'm starting from over here is because we have the sweeper pointing into the left direction, and as well, I hope that I can get quicker into the core. On top of that, we have the Giga Bomb early on, so that's another thing why I like to go in from this side, because then we can combine the vulnerability quite nicely. I won't use the... Actually, how do we use the Queen? I want to have the inner air defense if possible, but let's just go with this stuff now, otherwise we might time fail. But there's so many ground exposed, we might have to be careful with the Archer Queen here. Let's do it right now, I think. We need the funneling and pathing and such things. Okay, now the vulnerability, I believe. Oh, the Giga Bomb should get triggered. Please get triggered, otherwise... no. Oh, the timing wasn't good. But hey, the healing is still there, so that's still fine. We can use the Minion Prince ability if he's going to the outside. We have a couple of dragons going to the core. That's really amazing for us. Minion Prince, turn to the defending king, please. Yes, thank you. And question now is, where do we use the Minion Prince? Should we use it for the core? No, the dragons have the core covered, so that's good. I think I would just add it here. And see if we get some dragon support, because I want to get the dragons into all of the damage as quickly as possible. The Archer Queen is going to go around the outside. We can wall break her in on the back end if we have to. But so far, it seems like it's not really needed. The sweeper now is a bit annoying. We maybe should have used the Royal Champ here with the sweeper. But I think with the Edge Queen alive, with the wall break left, we're completely fine. And this base is crushed yet again. It is such a miracle to me why people are not using it. Like, I have said this probably like 1 million times over the video. And by the way, for everyone who has watched through this point, if you're wondering why I have the Royal Champ skin already, it's going to release later this month. It's just for me, like, being able to showcase it already. And I have to already say, some of my favorite skins. I mean, so crazy how many good skins we have released in the last couple of time. Like, right? It is like this. Our team of the Clash team right now is doing crazy in my opinion. But as well, skins we all know are like really personal. But I will do a video really shortly about it because I have so many people. I don't know why exactly, but I have so many people always asking about like my current skin ranking. I will do a video about that really soon. But hey, back to the Switch because there was this video. And I have the link for this down below in the description. Let me know if you want to see as well the ground version of this, because obviously you cannot just play super archers with air, but as well with the ground. And let me know if you want to see that as well, because it's crazy. I mean, you have seen it in the video. I mean, what do I need to say? Oh my goodness, I can't even talk anymore. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next nice video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.